Okay, so it's turning out to be a great day for me. I just received my VFD, variable frequency drive, and I ordered it about a week ago, but there was a problem with payment or something, so I paid for it 3 days ago and it arrived yesterday. So, hang yang. It's an inverter. So, I've already had it open and I looked inside, but if you don't know what one of these are, there's lots of videos on VFDs. It's an update. I'm not really going to teach you anything you don't know if you've already researched this. So I'm kind of excited about this. If you have a three-phase motor, electric motor, you can run it on 110 or 120 volt regular just household power with one of these, and you still get the three-phase. It tricks the electricity into thinking it's three-phase. So in here is a bunch of connections. You hook your motor up down here. These are the high power wires, and then all these up here give you different options for remote switches, potentiometer, on off, reverse. So you can mount this up and behind the lathe. You can put this on, if you have a lathe or a milling machine that's got three-phase power, without changing the motor, you can just get one of these and run it. And three-phase is good. You got a slow startup. You can program it to do all kinds of things. I've been watching all kinds of guys putting these on their mills and lathes and even a drill press. You can run a three-phase motor on a drill press and bring the speed right down to 40, 50 RPMs, which is impossible with a regular single-phase motor. So that's not the only good news I have. I found a guy on Kijiji that had some stuff for sale, and I gave him a call, and I just bought this. I was just with him about 15 minutes ago. He wouldn't separate it from the lead screw. I didn't really need the lead screw. But now I got both. So there's my old dial from my mill. I'm missing one dial. It's got the satin chrome finish. It's way better shape than mine, but I may want to change them all now. So this should fit right on my mill. So we're moving forward. A week ago or so, I was starting to get a little bit down that I hadn't made any progress, but with this now, these two things, I got some work to do. But still, it's a long road to get it up and running. But so I also went out this morning and did some checking my buildings, my sites, and I have a little bit of video of that. It's just regular, ordinary, everyday stuff. A few minutes of salt, pea stone salt. I had to empty my salter because it had pure pea stone in it. And so I'll show you that. I'll tack that on the end. There's a few minutes of that. So there's my update. So I got the two brass nuts. If anybody wants to buy this from me, I might be putting it on eBay or something. I don't know what. Brand new. I got it for a really good price. The lead screw and the dial itself, I got it for cheaper than just buying the dial on eBay. So I got the two nuts, brass nuts. The lead screw, I haven't measured the length of it. It's Acme thread. And what I have on my mill right now are ball lead screws. So instead of having a solid nut like this, you have this device that has little balls in it, little like ball bearings. And the ball bearings come out, they're called an external ball screw. So the balls come out and through a little tube across here and then back in, and they keep going around and then they come out. And usually you find that on a CNC machine. I found that out just by accident. I didn't even know what I had. So I'll just show you quickly my my day this morning, and thanks for watching. A little dusting, and I took my plow off, but I'm not going to plow anything. I'm just going to throw some pea stone down. It's supposed to be fairly warm today, so I think this stuff in the sun, if the sun comes out, it'll melt it. I'm hoping. Ooh, a little slippery there. Wow, look at that. This parking lot's covered in snow. I didn't expect that. Like nothing at all here. But you know, it rained so hard 2 days ago that I don't think there's a trace of salt left. And the last 4 hours I was here, I was spreading pea stone with no salt at all. So yeah, I have my feelings about the next freezing rain. You know, that's the thing about freezing rain is you get one and then it rains so hard all your salt washes away. Well, the next one you're starting from scratch again. It's not like you're replenishing what you've put down. It's gone. It's washed down the drains. It's gone. So I didn't put any salt at all on this road coming up here, so it's gonna be interesting to see what it looks like. The first part I did. It's the second half I didn't bother. I think it'll be all bare pavement. A tree fell down there, a branch anyway. So the best way to spread the pea stone thin is just go fast. And you're two birds with one stone. You're getting the job done quick, and you're getting the job done. No ice. It was right down a bare pavement here yesterday, which I thought. Hey, there's a little bit of a different view. This is the back of the salter. I've opened up the little access panel here, door. If it's not too shaky, we'll spread some pea stone. Yeah, I just wanted to show you this little thing here. And October, November, the first snow we were here, this thing, they pop up out of the ground, these things, over time. It's flush there now. it was sticking up a good 3/4 of an inch to an inch. And property manager, I mentioned it to him, and you know, they seem to be concerned with me doing minor damage around here. We bumped the casters on the gate at the if you watch plowing a compound, that gate that swings open, it's got to be 25 feet, 30 feet wide. But there's casters because the gate's so long, it's very heavy. And you can't see the casters when there's little wheels. I don't know if they're casters, but they're wheels for sure. And they stick out. But when you get 6 or 8 inches of snow, you can't see them. So the plow accidentally bumped them and twisted them a little bit. Didn't even scratch the paint, but just bent them a little. But they don't worry about my $8,000 plow hitting one of these. Funny, how that works. Okay, so we got a little bit of pea stone left in here, not much. And it froze on top. But it's coming out, so I was worried it might have been frozen on the bottom. It didn't get very cold, but 2 days from now we're supposed to be -20, which is, this would be as hard as concrete. Unless it's mixed with salt. So I gotta get it out today. Well, let me know if you like that angle on the back of the salter. I've never done that before, so I haven't seen the video myself yet, but if you like it, let me know. So this truck is always warning me about something, so. Alright, we got one more parking lot to check here. And I don't really want to put any of this pea stone in a box, so if we can get it on the road or in a parking lot, preferably a parking lot that's got crushed stone on the edges. So when I sweep it off, I just push it into the crushed stone. Saves me cleaning it up. There we go. Last parking lot is done. So that's a 3/4 horsepower, I think it is. 3/4 horsepower electric motor on that salter, which is, if I go back 20 years in time, I would have never bought a gas-powered salter. I mean, gas salters are ideal for big parking lots, big parking lots, shopping center parking lots, because they'll shoot it about 25 feet wide. This one doesn't shoot it that wide, but because most of the parking lots I have are small, that's all I really need. And sitting in the truck and just pushing a button, not listening to the thing run or not worrying whether it'll start or not. It's been good for me. I've had it 8 years now, and I love it. I wouldn't go back. As a matter of fact, I'm considering taking the motor off the other one and just buying an electric motor and going. I don't know how expensive they are. DC. It's a 12-volt DC electric motor. It's a variable speed motor. But this year I've got it wired up that the variable speed's not working. It's just a solenoid operating it. Goes on or goes off, full speed. And I think I prefer it that way. The variable speed, you lose a lot of power, and sometimes if you've got a chunk of stuff that's going through that's a bit frozen or a bit hard salt, it stops it from working. So, and you can't quite hear it when it's at lower speeds. You can't really hear it. You gotta open the door and stick your head out and listen. So I prefer the high speed, and I can control how wide I shoot it by the little gates on the back, and I control how much comes out by opening and closing. There's another gate. There's a gate that's a feed gate. Anyway, it's a pretty versatile little machine. I love it, and it's stainless steel. I never have to paint it. I'll never go back to that again. Painting salters. I would never ever buy a steel salter. Plastic or stainless steel is the way to go. So here's the heating plant. This is a pain. This has got to be checked every day, all winter, day and night. The guys do a shift change here at, I think it's 9 o'clock at night or something. 9 in the morning and 9 at night or something like that. Or 8 in the morning and 8 at night. They do 12-hour shifts on weekends and evenings. I think the daytime shifts are 8 hours, and there's no way to turn around in here. You got to back all the way out, and you got to turn around and back all the way back in. So that's why I like the box scraper on the tractor. I back all the way into the door over there, pull all the snow out and just keep driving out, and usually I'm good. So during the winter months, there's someone here 24/7. As long as the boilers are running, there just has to be someone here 24/7 all winter, even Christmas Day. But as soon as the boilers are turned off, I think there's nobody here at night anymore. So I got a little more video of the last couple of weeks. I got some more freezing rain stuff. I got some more snow removal stuff. You name it. I got a jumbled mess of videos that I haven't really even looked at yet. So I'll throw something together and put it at the end of this. So turkey alert. Look at the size of those things. And they can fly like, they're really good at taking off and landing. Better than a goose. Fast. For the size of them, I can't believe it. But we didn't have turkeys here growing up as a kid. I never saw a turkey in my whole life. A wild turkey. The only turkey I saw was on the table at Christmas. Now they're everywhere. But there's less deer. You know, they eat the same thing as the deer, so I don't see near as many deer as I used to. You know, they're working on this new building here this winter. I think it's 100 feet by 80 feet. It's nice. Wouldn't you love to have that as your own shop? Insulated, heated, air conditioned. Too good. That would be a dream come true, but not gonna happen. Knock it down. That's how I unload my salter. That's how I fill my boxes up. That little barrel, I have 2 of them, and it works really well. Yeah, wanted to show you this. I had a crack in there in the beginning of winter, and it was just such a hard winter. I never bothered to fix it, but it's on the list. Anyway, broke right through clean. That's something I gotta get done. But everything else on this plow looks pretty good. Anyway, thanks for watching. I know this is getting long now, but maybe I'll break it in 2 and show you 2 parts. Thanks for watching. This is what it's supposed to look like. I just wanted to add this to the end of the video just to show you know, this pile of snow here was moved with a loader this morning, and this is what it should look like. We've got too much snow for a pickup truck to do this, so we sent the loader here. It's been 4 or 5 hours. The entire place is all cleaned up now. Thanks for watching.